Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I wanted to share what we are doing for our kids' stockings. So I have shared what we are doing for both their Christmas. We have a 3.5-year-old and we have a 6-year-old who will be 7 right after Christmas. And then I've also shared what we are gifting for other kiddos. So if you do want to check any of those out before you get some stocking ideas, those will be below in my gift guide playlist as well as years past. So if you are starting your shopping, if you need some ideas, if you're trying to be a little bit more creative or think out of the box, definitely check them out. Hopefully I can help you in some way, or hopefully it's just entertaining to see different gift ideas. So we do stockings for mom and dad. I know everyone does them completely different. And like I mentioned in my last video, I have to make sure we have the exact same number of things because we are in the season. If one of my boys gets one more thing than the other, we are going to lose our ever-loving mind. So if you are in that season, I feel you. It is so fun. But stockings, we don't really do candy, treats, things like that. I try to do little things they have mentioned or sensory things. When they were younger, we did like Play-Doh and kinetic sand and all that good stuff. So I try to think a little bit out of the box, and then I also keep tabs on what we spend on stockings for their overall budget. So if you do want to see years past when they were younger, that is listed below. And then if you want to connect, all of that will be down below, as well as anything I can link. Some things I picked up in store I won't be able to link, but I will link what I can. So I will go ahead and start with my 3.5-year-old. Now with stocking stuff, some of them I wrap just like in our normal wrapping paper. The boys have a different wrapping paper than anyone else under the tree. And then I have their little picture on it of whose gift is whose. So some things I will wrap just to make it fun. When you're a kid, just unwrapping is like the best thing ever. So some of them I will wrap, some of them I'll just stick in, some of them I'll actually open and put in depending on what it is. So first, for my 3.5-year-old, I got this magnet idea book. So we are obsessed with building magnet tiles. We have 2 huge tubs. We are constantly getting new sets to add onto. We have like the road track, we have construction sets, the zoo set. They love it, and it's such an amazing thing, especially when friends come over. They can work together, they can be creative. We absolutely love it. So this just gives ideas of different things they can build, and they will think it is awesome. They like kind of having something to kind of jumpstart of what they want to do, and then they can go from there. So he will be getting a little idea book, and I will probably wrap that just so he has something to open. And that is small enough that it can fit in his stocking. Then he will get just like a little sensory thing. They're these little magnet people, so they can connect and you can do different things. I don't know, I will probably take them out of the box and put them in his stocking, but just something to do with your hands. We travel a lot and we live pretty much 5 hours from anywhere, both of our families, anywhere we really want to go. Kind of 5 hour is our standard mark. So I'm always looking for different things in the car because sitting there for a while, you know, you run out of things to do real fast. So this will be a good car activity as well. And then I'll probably just throw them and scatter them in throughout his stocking. So that is the second thing he is getting. This next thing he is getting is hilarious. Both of my boys are getting one because they thought they were like the coolest thing ever. These little, they're not little, these figures they have seen at Barnes & Noble. We love Barnes & Noble. We go there all the time to just browse, look around. I'm a huge reader. They have amazing toys, puzzles, all the things. They are obsessed with these. So they have been asking for one for so long, probably for a full year. So I had them pick out their favorite. I took a picture of them with the figure, and then I got each of their favorites. So, but let me tell you, these things, I think they were $25. I don't have the price, but they were not cheap. So they better like this and they better play with it for more than the day because this is like crazy to me, but it will bring them joy. It's one of those things, like if it's in the stocking, I'm okay with the more like, not like gimmicky things, but the things that they won't use longer term. But I'm telling you, they will love these. So I'll go ahead and show my other son, my older son. This one was his. I don't know why these were so appealing, but for some reason, Barnes & Nobles, they have like everything. We're also really into like battling. If you have boys, you know, like everything's a battle, or you know, fighting and things like that. So anything that we can like battle with, we love. So that is the second thing he's getting. Then he will be getting a new Tony for our box. We don't have Buzz. He really likes Buzz Lightyear. He was Buzz Lightyear when we did dress up day at school. So just a new character to add to our collection. We have a basket that we keep them in. We have a little traveling case. I just really love them. He listens to them at night. He picks like one or two and then he listens to them while my older son reads. I think I mentioned that in my last video, but they're just awesome for just listening to a story, listening to inflection and cadence, and if it has rhythm, it's just really nice. So if you have been a teacher, or if you remember back in the day when we used to do like audiobooks in class as kids, it's the same thing, but they just think it's more fun. So I love these. He will be super jazzed about that. And then he is getting a little bath like suction toy. So we had some of these, they just kind of got gross. All of our bath toys, they've seen their day. We have lived a great life of like 7 years and it's just ready for some new things. So they love the little suction things. These are little monsters. So I figured just something different and fun, and they like connecting them, doing all that stuff. So my older one is now showering, so he's not really taking a bath, but my younger one still will take a bath. So this will be great for bath time. I do recommend, if you have younger kids, things for the bath is always a good gift, especially if you are gifting to someone else where you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you still want to get them something. A bath book, little suction things, like little refillable cups where they have the different holes and they can, you know, play in the water. That stuff is awesome. So if you are shopping for like a young toddler, those are good ideas. And then his last stocking stuffer, I will take out and put in the stocking. If you are my age, you probably remember these, but these are the little viewers where you go through and you can see all the different pictures. So if you watch his gift video, you know that he's getting like a space tent as one of his gifts. So I just kind of wanted to go along with the theme. And then my older son is getting a space Lego. I just thought this was different and fun and unique. We don't have anything like this. I mean, this was like when I was a kid. So it just is nostalgic to me. I absolutely love it. And it's just something fun and different. So I figured this would be fun while they're playing in the tent and just something different than what they have. So this is his last little stuffer. And like I said, most of these I'll take out of the package and kind of fill it. And then some I will say won't fit in. And so I'll put it like underneath or to the side with their stocking, but they know it's still like part of their stocking. So that is all his stuff. 6 items because you know I got to get my other one the exact same. So my 6-year-old, almost 7-year-old, the first thing he's going to be getting is some more plus plus. Once again, we love anything you can build, create. These glow in the dark, so they're a little bit different. He will love these. We have one of the zipper pouches of plus plus and then one other building set that's similar but bigger than these pieces. But he saw these at Barnes & Noble and he was obsessed. So he will be jazzed about this. So that is his first one, and it will be, that's small enough it can fit in the stocking. These I will have to take out of the package and just put them in, but these are the fuse bead boards. So I mentioned in my gift video of what we're giving to kids, the fuse bead kits. If you have a little bit older kids, they are awesome. They are so good for fine motor skills. They're so good for creativity, just an independent activity. You just make what you're gonna make and then you iron it and then it's a little trinket. So our older son, I promise you, he's like a squirrel. He loves trinkets and collecting things and keeping things. I am not a pack rat at all. So it just like hurts me at my core that he just has all this stuff in his room, but you know, I let him live his best life and he loves it. So he has just the plain square board. He actually this year made all of our names and we ironed them, and then we put fishing line and we made them into ornaments. So we're putting them on our big tree. He is so excited. He thinks that's so cool. So you can do really cool things. He gave our swim teacher we've had for 3 years, he made her teaching him, and like, it was a pretty good picture because you know the regular boards, they're pretty good size, and we put it as part of like her thank you gift for this past summer, and she loved it. So it's just really fun for kids. I figured he could have some more boards. He just has the square and maybe like 2 others, so he doesn't have any shapes. There's like a flower, human, some other plants, things like that. He will be jazzed and love it. This next one will probably be his favorite one though. He has mentioned this so many times. It is a mini PacMan. It is like falling apart, so I'm gonna have to tape it. We also saw this at Barnes & Noble in the checkout line, and he thought this was the coolest thing ever. He truly has asked for it so many times, so I just thought this was so fun. Once again, it just brings back core memories for me. I love it. It's something just fun to do. He can bring it in the car. It's small, it's compact, it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I will probably have it out of the box and just put it in, but he will be so excited about this. So that is his next one. And then he has two more. He'll be getting just some little building tiles that you can like put people on. We have like the little magnet people and kind of build up from there. I'll probably take it out of this since this is bulky and put it in. But like I said, anything we can add to our set, they love, I love. It's just great because you have a collection that you can keep building. So he will be excited about this. And then it kind of goes with the idea book that our younger son is getting. So this is his next item. And then his last one won't fit in the stocking. So I'll just put it underneath the stocking. But it is the paint by sticker. If you have never done these for your children, they are awesome. They just have, you know, like your normal paint by number. When I was growing up, it was just like the color by number. But then they have the sticker pages in the back that you can tear out and then to go with the page. Such a great motor skill activity if you have younger kids. Even if you're an adult, it's really soothing. I know they have adult versions, but it's just one of those things. Once again, it's a great car activity. It's a great activity if you're at a restaurant, something like that. But I got him this one, and then I got him an addition one. Since he is in first grade, I just thought that would be really fun to solve addition and subtraction problems, and he will love it. He is very math minded, so he will think that's super fun. But if you have never done the paint by sticker, they are awesome. I highly recommend. I probably wouldn't recommend until 4, just because they have enough of the motor skill to peel the sticker off and to put it on. So, and it's pretty precise, some of them. And if you're a child, if that's hard, I would definitely say wait until like 5 or 6. But that is what they are getting in their stocking. I try to be creative with their stocking and not just make it like candy, which candy is fun. I'm all about that. I will probably add gum and like a piece of candy. They're obsessed with chewing gum. And then of course you need like a piece of candy, but I just try to make it more intentional and more thoughtful. So that is what we are doing this year. Like I said, if you want other ideas, I will leave them down below, and I appreciate you watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.